All right, testing. You guys can kind of see everything here. What's up, Tim? Yeah, I think you guys are working on 1841, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, yours is in final testing. Yeah, yours is in final testing right now. Final programming and testing. And then I'll be quality checking it from there. So yeah, we have a pedestal with a 35-inch active marquee mounted on this. I'll probably wait a little bit until there's a few more people on to kind of walk around the whole thing. But I'm just going to get into doing some setting up to get into testing games and things like that. So and I can change the view too when we get into more dealing with things on programming or things like that, so you guys can see the TV better. But right now I'll leave it at this angle. Awesome. All right, so I'm just going to go right to the desktop here. And I'm just going to... I'm just doing quality checking on this guy. Just checking they got everything, the activation. We have guns. Make sure the guns are set up right. All right. So I'll just make sure my guns are all set up good here. That looks good. That looks good. And then I'll just test the controls quick. And since this is a pedestal too, when you guys first get your pedestals or game boxes, you guys got to make sure to go in and adjust your display settings when you get these things. Otherwise, you're probably going to be running at 4K, which typically if you want to run games at 4K, you can just go into the newer games and run them. But for everything else, we like to run at 1080 by or 1920 by 1080. Sorry. So I can show you how to do that. And then obviously this has got a marquee. So we want to make sure our marquee is at 1920 by 340. I did that already before I started the stream, but I can just go back and kind of show you guys what I did too here. But everything's working good. It's got pinballs, make sure those are working. All right. And then I think that's pretty much it as far as that goes. Let's just see. A USB trackball. No internet. Why is there no internet? There we go. Not that I don't need it, but I was just making sure that it was working at least because it did say it was disconnected. So I was just double checking to make sure that internet was actually working. So again, display settings, when you guys get game boxes or pedestals here. Yeah, I'll wait like about 10 more minutes and I'll walk around the machine and kind of show you guys everything on it. I don't know. And obviously I can change the way the angle of this is pointed too. I was just trying to show you guys everything. I know that marquee will be kind of in the way of the screen, but I can always focus more on the screen too once I get kind of more into things here. But like as of right now, I'll just kind of more jump into the screen here. Just to kind of show everyone. So be patient, you guys. Give me a second here. Maybe I can just do this. Put this right on here even. Just moving the camera so you guys can see that there. There we go. And again, like I'll walk around the pedestal in a minute here, but I'm just trying to get this so everyone can kind of see what I'm going to be doing here. Yeah, I can see if we can lower the marquee a little bit more. And I'll do that. Yeah, I'll see if I can get it lower. But I'm just trying to get you guys a good image of the TV here. There. Okay. So when you guys first get your pedestals or game boxes, or an ultimate pedestal for that, because you've got to mount your own TVs on those as well, you're going to want to adjust your display settings. So first thing, right when you get them, obviously you're going to get back to your desktop, and then you're going to right click on your control panel here. So you got your mouse clicks, and then your toggle switch to the right. These act as your mouse clicks. If you flip this to the left, mimics buttons 1, 2, and 3 on player 1. So your mouse clicks up there. So I right click, you're going to go to display settings. And then obviously you're going to want your main monitor, monitor number 1. That's our main monitor. You want it 1920 by 1080 at 100%. So that's what you want to change that to. And then for your marquee, you want 1920 by 340. And for some reason, if your marquee isn't set up, for whatever reason, when you plug this into your own TV, obviously just make sure it's into that. But if you need to set up a display, you're going to go to NVIDIA control panel. And then you're going to go to change resolution. And then this is my main display. The marquee is this M-Star demo. So you're going to click on that. Like I said, it's already in change to this, but you'll go to there, you'll hit customize, and then you're going to enable resolution not exposed by this display. You're going to check that. Hopefully you guys can kind of see everything, and then create custom resolution. And then again, 1920 and then by 340. And then when you get that set, you'll hit test. I already have a duplicate. Here, I'll just delete this. We can delete it. Just to show you why I am actually... Yeah, I can't because it's my current resolution. But anyways, I can show you guys just to do it. I'll go to the native. How to customize. Now I can delete this. So if your marquee wasn't set up or you don't have that 19 by 340 selection, again, enable resolutions not exposed by display, create custom resolution, and then again, 1920 by 340. So you'll just can change just to 340. And then test, and then it's going to run a test, and you're just going to hit yes. And then now it's going to make that. So after that's done, you're going to hit OK. And then now you can come over here and go to all the way up to the top. Usually it is. And then 1920 by 340. Apply. And then yes. And then one last thing is you're going to go to adjust desktop size and position. And then just make sure that this is on full screen for your marquee. So it fills in the whole screen, because I know sometimes with it being an aspect, it might make it shorter. So just make sure that that's full screen. And then that's all you should really have to do with that to set up your marquee. And then, yeah, that should be it as far as like the marquee goes. A 2-player stealth cabinet. What is the size? I think that's a 32-inch screen. Zombie Hogan. We do a 32-inch HP monitors. That's what we're running. Michael Little, yeah, but I'm working on your game box. I was hoping to get back to that here in a little bit after I get done quality checking some of these machines. But I can walk you guys kind of around, show you this pedestal. And then, yeah, I was actually working on your game box, X-Men game box, right? Forward to my X-Men game box. Yeah, so yeah, I was just working on this too here. So here's your game box. And I know your panel is kind of set up a little different on here, bud, but your shift is actually going to be on player 2, but I have a dedicated exit up here to exit a lot of your like classic games and things like that. But I know with this panel, it was kind of set up a little weird, because it was originally for a Mega K that somebody had ordered, and then They didn't want poly, and then we made them another one without poly, and then we just made this panel into a game box. But it all still function like normal. So there you go, bud. And then, like I said, the guts, like I'm getting into the inside of the guts just to kind of show you guys. So I was getting in there. I got your 3050 i5 in there. So I'll be working on that a little bit later today and hopefully get that done here by the end of this week, hopefully. But here's the pedestal, the Spider-Man pedestal. Got the Battleship style box. I'll probably end up doing a machine of the week video on this probably for next week. There's the panel. He's got lighted eclipse buttons. The red and blue with your standard joysticks. 35-inch active marquee. And then kind of show you the sides. It's the same on each side. So that side. And then he's got back art as well on here. So there's the back of it. We did a red fan in there. And then we have our custom mounts that we made here. They're swivel mounts, but we drill some holes in them and flip them around to make them work with our active marquees. So you can obviously, like, you'll be able to pull this out. You know, see how I can kind of pull it out. You can adjust it, tilt it up or down. It adjusts. So it's kind of nice that we put those on the swivel mounts. Took me a little bit to kind of figure out how to make those work, but it's a lot better than what I think we used to do with them. Gives you more options to kind of move it around, kind of how you like it. But yeah, I'll definitely see if I can adjust this a little lower. The only thing I run into is that, I don't know if you can see here, but the adjuster. So I probably have to go up in here, which shouldn't be a problem. I'll see if I can't come up to maybe like this bolt or something here to adjust it down a little lower. But there you guys go. I'll probably just end up putting you back up here so you guys can see the screen better, just to see what I'm doing. There you go. What's up? What's up, Loose Cannon? I'm just kind of looking at everybody's questions here quick. We do a 43-inch option. I see David was already saying that. We do a 43-inch 2-player Megacade, or you could put a 4-player box on it too as well. Set your timeout on the preview videos in big box settings. And yeah, I can try to see what David's talking about there with the big box videos. There's the difference between the 4-player pedestal and the ultimate 4-player pedestal and a combo 4-player pedestal. So what I just showed you was basically this is our pedestal, and then you mount your own TV to the wall or however you want to do it, and then obviously that just plugs into our system here. The ultimate pedestal that has a 28-inch active marquee in there, and then obviously with that the pipes run up the top, and then you can mount your own TV right to that pedestal versus having it mounted to a TV. And then a combo is actually where, like I showed you guys the game box, So all your computer parts are actually built inside of that, and then you can set that on top of the pedestal, or you could take that off and move it wherever you want, and it can become just like a game box style as well. Versus like a pedestal or an ultimate pedestal, the computer is built in a case. Versus the combos, the computer's built inside of the box itself. Hopefully that helps. I like the purple on the RGB buttons. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, with RGB, you can really get in and do lots of things. I'm still kind of learning with that. And but yeah, you really can get in and customize games and things like that with RGB. Well, yeah, the ones on the pedestal here, those aren't RGB. Those are just Eclipse red and blue. They might have kind of came up purple maybe on the stream. RGB will do all kinds of different colors. RGB also in your classics will light up the buttons that are programmed. And then obviously with RGB2, it has like once you just let this machine sit and it cycles through the games and things like that, it has like where it will trickle all kinds of different colors. I know we have tons of like YouTube videos on our channel here with all that stuff in there as well. We want to add an Xbox Elite ? Yeah, so I mean, I do have a tutorial video here on our YouTube channel on how to sync them. I can go get an Xbox controller and show you quick too as well. But typically, I mean, if you don't want to go in the back of your computer and sync it up through the dongle, you can just simply plug in probably a USB-C, I think, with your newer one. Plug the USB right into the front of your machine and plug that in and let that sit for like 10 or 15 seconds and then unplug it, and then it should sync up. Yeah, the transmitter is going to be at your CPU or at your computer. No problem, X-Man. Yeah, and I can get you a dongle and show you too what they look like here. And then yeah, we'll get into doing here. I can actually probably just get this fired up in the big box right away. Yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. Just kind of, I know you guys wanted to see, I think you wanted to see some Metal Slug. Somebody wanted to see. Yeah. So I think Metal Slug was what, a classics. So I'll just get to a Metal Slug game here, and I'll grab an Xbox controller just to show you. But like I said, I mean, if you check out our YouTube channel here, we have tons of tutorial videos how to sync Xbox controllers and things like that. So hopefully that kind of helps too as well. I don't know what Metal Slug game you guys want to see, but I mean, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the original. The original. Okay, I'll go to this one here. if you did see anything when you finished this machine. Shipping. Must have been. From the cold? Oh. Yeah. Was it sitting? I should ask Nick. Was it sitting there? It was sitting there yesterday. Yeah. Both. Extra day. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything. Yeah. Wow.
Don't hold any machines back anymore.
Wow, that sucks.
It does suck.
Well, that's gonna have to get replaced.
Oh yeah, we told them already.
All right. So just to kind of show you guys here, your Xbox controller here. So I know this isn't probably like your Elite. I know those are a lot nicer, but your sync button usually should be right here, up at the top. So obviously turn your controller on, and then you would hit your sync button. Well, this controller's not turning on. There. But it flashes, and then you hold that sync button down, and then it'll flash. Repeated. Hopefully I got it in camera view. And then here's the dongle. So if you're looking for the dongle, this is what it looks like. And then there's the button on the front of here. So you'll hit that button, and then there's a little light on top of here that'll flash too that you'll see. And then eventually they'll sync up. Otherwise, like I was saying, USB-C in the front here. You know, you can plug it in there and then plug it into the front of your machine. Like I said, 10 or 15 seconds, and it'll sync up that way as well. So hopefully that helps. All right, so here's some Metal Slug we'll get into a little bit. I don't think I've ever really played this game, to be honest with you. Awesome. So ABC, so it looks like just kind of showing you how to play. So we'll get into it here. No problem, X-Men, anytime. That's why we're here, bud. Oh. Oh. There we go. it's shooting. There it is. Gotta have to get out. Oh. Continue. Comparison and how wide is a 2-player ultra wide upright? Yeah, I don't know the measurements off the top of my head. What those are? I don't know what the measurements are, but off the top of my head, if anything, you could send David an email and we could get you those measurements. Time Killers. It's a fighting game I remember playing years ago at the arcade. Time Killers. Yeah, I can check it out here in a second. So I'm just gonna back out. Time Killers. So. Did I go past it? Did I go past it? Yep, I'm using the control panel to play Metal Slug. Time Killers. Oh, there it is. I went past it. There it is, you guys. Time Killers. Yeah, sorry you guys can't really see me. I don't. You either get kind of a view of the marquee and some of the TV and me, otherwise you get the TV. So I guess I don't know what you guys. But yes, I mean, all the classic games, all your arcade classics, what I'm in right now, this folder, I think over 3,000 games in here, all this stuff is off your control panel. Never played this game. Let's go with the dude with the chainsaw. And I know there's glare with the lights. Sorry, guys, about the glare on this screen. Okay, let's punch. Just trying to figure out the buttons. Let's kick. Oh, geez, I just cut his arm right off. Oh, and another arm. I'm not dead. Still alive. It's just a flesh wound. Oh, you keep doing that jump kick on me. Oh, I'm dazed. No. Oh, wow. Quit jump kicking me. Ouch. I just got my butt whooped. All right, well, I'll try that again. Let's try a different character. try the Mantis. I like him. He's got the reach. There you go. Yeah, and if you need a max height or a max width of your machine too, we can always probably design that somehow too with our machines. I know we've done max height machines and max width machines. I know we have one coming up of a max width of 30 inches. So that's 30 inches from the back of the machine to the front of the control panel. And I know we recently did a modern with a max height of 71 inches. So, I mean, we can pretty much customize anything that you're looking to do. All right, well, that's a pretty interesting, fun game there. Time killers. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to see. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of keep doing some quality checking. If there's any other questions we can answer, just let us know. I think another game I like to go test quick just in here is Street Fighter Third Strike. And then I'll probably end up getting out of this folder and going into some other folders, test some games and things like that, make sure everything's working good. Yeah, and if people have gotten the Megacades as well, and we've put the 48-inch OLEDs in there as well too. So I mean, the options are kind of endless as far as that goes. As far as what you're looking to do with us here. But yeah, 43 is probably your nice in between, like David's saying too as well. Ah, I missed it. Yeah, 5 is the newest one that we have on here as of right now. I can show you guys that one too here. I'm just gonna back out. It's in our customer requests. I think there's one in PC games as well, but I think the one in our customer request has all the stuff unlocked in it already. And again, this newer one uses what's called our X input. So basically changes your control panel into Xbox controller, so you can play these newer fighters right off your control panel, which is nice. And the button layout for that is on the desktop, as far as A, B, X, Y, your triggers and your bumpers. If you just look at your desktop image, it shows you what buttons are mapped to where. Yeah, hopefully soon 6 will be available. Oh yeah, the X thing. I'll check that after this. I know I know that was a question with the jukebox thing, and David was talking about big box settings. Since I just fired this game up, I'll do a round of this, and then we'll go back, and then we'll go into the big box settings here and see if we can't figure out the jukebox thing. Set our preview time to 4 or 5 minutes. Okay. So yeah, I'll just do a quick round of this, you guys, and then we'll get into that. So just bear with me 1 second. So this is what our newest one is on here as of right now. Let's do a random. So this is 5. I like 5 a lot on here. It's fun, obviously, again, to play it on the control panel. Oh man, you got me. All right. Oh, you chicken foot. Oh, he got me with just a little jab. Oh man. I think he's gonna beat me. Yep. Well, I had the difficulty setting set up high, anyways. Awesome. Thanks for joining the stream, bud. It was a pleasure helping with your machine. I helped Jimmer obviously like put on the active marquee on this, but Jimmer's the one that pretty much finished this whole machine. All right, so the jukebox thing. I know some of you probably already figured it out, but so I'm just gonna back out. So you'll get to this menu here, and then we want Omega settings, or no, not Omega settings. What the heck just happened? Just setting it. There we go. Okay. Cancel exit. Sorry, it's unlock. So unlock, and then it was 1 1 1 1. So use your player one start as your enter, and then unlock, and then I don't know what you guys are saying. Set our preview time. So options, I think. Options. Probably going to take me a minute to find it. And the sound. So what am I looking for? Set our preview time 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, I don't know where. Okay, I'm trying to find this. Game menu. Pause. Platform details. Keyboard mapping. Controller mapping mouse. Okay, well, where is this? I'm trying to find this, you guys, and I can't find the preview. Options, theme specific options. Yeah, I don't think it's in there. Oh, attract mode. Okay, thanks. That's the only one I didn't go into. Oh, wait time. Here you go. So this is probably what you're talking about. Yeah, wait time. Attract mode. So wait time is what we're looking for. Wait time is, I think, 1 minute. Time in between movements is 30 seconds. So if I just change the wait time to what, 4 minutes? So wait time 5 minutes. So there we go. And I know, and the glare, you guys, I know it's hard to see with that glare. Hopefully this kind of helps. Seems like this stream is being kind of... There you go. Yeah, I'm watching it on my phone and it's still going. So yeah, there you guys go. So if you go to unlock here, just to kind of show you again. So you'll get to this menu, you'll go to unlock. Hopefully you guys can kind of see it. You'll enter 1111, done. Then it unlocks. Then you're gonna go to options, and then you're gonna go down to attract mode, and then the wait time is 5 minutes. I put it to. So hopefully you guys see that and figure that out. So, and then that'll change. Obviously, again, like those videos like we were talking about in the jukebox. So I'm going to lock that back up. Now, do I have to reboot Big Box for those settings, or it should just do it? I guess we'll find out. So I think it was in here. So that should work for you guys. I mean, it should change the wait time even for our games, ain't it? Or will it still cycle through? There you go. That's how you get in there and do that stuff, though, as far as with the music and music videos. Yeah, that way, obviously, like I said, same thing here. So it'll play your videos for 5 minutes instead of the 1 minute, and then it'll cycle through to another one. So there you go, guys. There's how you get in there and do that. Got about 5 more minutes left on the stream. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to see as far as gameplay goes. I guess I could show you too here. I could show you upcoming games. So if I go to Extreme Arcades here, the C drive. So this is everything that's in our C drive. I can start at the top here as of right now. I'll just kind of cycle through some of these so you can see them. So just kind of cycling through some of this stuff. Armored Core. So there's a preview of some of those. How many total games we have? 530 as of right now in our C drive. So I would imagine we still got about 400 more games to go roughly that we can put on there. But something new. Okay, I mean, I can play going here. A lot of these might be controller games. He's got a dongle, but he doesn't have controllers. Because I would imagine he's probably going to use his own controllers. So I'm not really sure as to even which games in here are you could even use off the control panel as of right now. But I mean, we can go into PC games. I know there's some other fighters in there. We could check out like another fighter quick. How about we do something new? How about something new, different? How about we do Killer Instincts? Yeah, it could just be a remake or a newer version that got ported to PC. Probably is my guess. No, this has guns, and I do have a gun bar up there. I can certainly show you guys a gun game. I'll just jump into this since I'm in here quick. I think I like doing him.